Hey, J-Man, how are you? Me too. I'm in a good mood, so sorry I'm reading something. Okay, sorry. What's up? Thank you. That's very kind of you. Okay, I'm trying to find another one of those that's funny. They captured...
So we got a situation.
Okay, it says they captured a rich husband. What? They captured it in a rich husband's home what no one was supposed to see.
We got a situation. And one thing I figured out real quick.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing people get
I'm gonna roll up too, guys.
It's, I don't know, sort of like a new joy for
Sorry.
me. I don't like wishing on people's downfall, so don't take it like that. I just like seeing people get
humbled,
what they deserve, and get humbled sometimes. I feel like everybody needs that.
Mm-hmm.
We all need that. It's like a reality check or something.
Facts.
This video here, though, is a rich husband thinks he's above the law and gets humbled by the cops. Let's get to it.
On July 12, 2023 at 2:45 p.m., an officer was dispatched to a domestic dispute call in Georgia.
I was just headed to the gas pumps. Couldn't do here. I was like, what? I'm right down the street.
Hey there, Officer Wynn. Everything okay?
Yeah, my mom is in my sister's room with you guys. If you guys want to go talk to her.
And where's your dad?
I think he might be in his office over there.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know.
Thank you. I like it too.
Yo, why people with dogs never let you know they have dogs? Why is that always the case? That should be like the first thing. Hey, we have dogs. Y'all good with that? I feel like that should be the first thing. One of the first things you say to people.
Oh, Noodles! Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart.
Let me know you got dogs. I don't care what type. Just let me know.
Thank
Let
you.
me make that decision for myself if I want to come in.
I like made my whole day. Thank you, Noodles.
Yeah. You said your mom's in your sister's room? Where?
Yeah, back there, all the way down the hallway.
I also hope you have a good day too, Noodles.
Hello?
They're here. Thank you.
I wonder what happened.
I think he's in his office.
Where is that?
Can you show him?
Officer Lindsay, what's going on?
Hi, Arna. You're welcome, David. I appreciate you being here.
We're here.
Oh God, this is gonna be so bad.
Oh God. I'm scared to know what happened. Is it like domestic?
We've been going through a hard time and
Yeah.
in the process of filing for divorce. Today he received a package that I know what it is. It's all his gummies that they ship here, and I've said I'm done with it. Don't bring that stuff in my house. So I videoed the box. So I videoed him with the box. He slapped the phone out of my hand and then came after me and pushed me in the corner of that couch and pulled my hair and pushed me and my daughter. My daughter witnessed it.
Which daughter? The one that's with Coca Cola right now? Okay.
How old am I? I'm
Can you say you slapped
29.
your phone in here? Is your phone damaged?
With the box.
What did she say it was in the box?
Today
I bleeped it.
he received a package that I know what it is. It's all his gummies that they ship here, and
It's all his what? It's all his what? It almost looks like she's saying mother work, and I know that sounds weird.
he received a package that I know what it is. It's all his gummies that they ship
I'm not understanding. Whatever.
here. I said I'm done with it. Don't bring that stuff in my house.
Don't bring that
So I
stuff in
videoed
my
the
house.
box. So I videoed him with the box. He slapped the phone out of my hand and then came after me and pushed me in the corner of that couch and pulled my hair and pushed me and my daughter. My daughter witnessed it.
Which daughter? The one that's with Coca Cola right now? Okay. Can you say you slapped your phone in here? Is your phone damaged or anything like that?
It's okay.
No, it's all okay. Do you have any more on you?
Just like right
Just that this
here.
one.
Yeah, Dad is in his office. So that's what I talking about. Oh God. It would have been worse if you didn't.
This is actually kind of sad.
And this bump on your nose, is that from him?
That's crazy when your kid gotta be like the voice of reason in your ear.
And that's both of
console
your
you.
kids.
You know what I mean?
That's-
But salute to the kid for that though, to be able to console her
It's
mom.
rough, yeah.
And be that emotional support for her. That's dope. That's huge.
It's a good
You know
kid.
what I mean? Because nobody stops to think to what the kid just had to witness.
Exactly.
She just had to witness her parents go through something that she'll remember for the rest of her
Always.
life. Like that
Yeah.
stuff sticks with you. Like my moms and my pops going through what they went through when I was younger still sticks with me to this
Yeah.
day. You know? And when they going, they don't think about that. But that is scarring. That's damaging.
I don't know, but he pulled my hair, my knee.
Okay.
I think it got twisted because when I walk, I get stabbing pain through it.
But you don't want to get. I saw that you declined an ambulance and everything. Okay.
Look at her hands, bro. Just shaking, trembling. She's afraid of him.
Yeah.
She's afraid of him, bro. And I think a lot of times that person knows that, and that also makes them do what they do to women, or
It is.
for that instance, when a person thinks that you're afraid of them, it
have
just makes them
leverage.
go even harder after you.
Yep.
What did you see? I heard them yelling when I got home, and y'all brought the box in. Yeah, I brought the box in, and I saw that it was for my dad. I didn't know what. And I gave it to my grandma, which then gave it to either my dad or her. my dad. And then I went back in my room to put my stuff out, and I heard my dad walk like right by the ding, right by that couch right there. And I come walking out of my room that's right there, and I see my dad like on top of my mom, pinning her down to the couch.
And you're down to the couch.
And then like trying to grab the phone out of her hand. And then like she falls down to the ground and is caught up in the ball trying to hold her phone, and he's just trying to grab her phone out of her hand.
And besides the holding her down and stuff and trying to grab the phone, do you see anything else? Alright.
She's still trembling, bro.
Yeah.
Still, like, her arms haven't stopped shaking.
Do you happen to have a driver's license or anything like that?
I just do an ID.
Yeah. Ma'am, do you have your license with you by chance?
I have to go to the kitchen and get it.
I'm not gonna walk with you. And your other daughter, did she see anything?
She heard it.
She heard it.
Kiki. Yeah. Can you come here, buddy?
This is really fucking sad.
You can see it in her face. Look at her. Like right now, she's looking at
Here's
the
a trigger
doorway
warning
leading
for
to the
DD.
area, I'm guessing, where all of that just went down.
I didn't
And
know
you
it
can
was gonna
see
be
her
like this,
just
so I
like
would have warned
dreading
you.
going that way, or either coaching herself up to go back in that room wherever that incident just happened. She just stared at it for that quick second. Was all I needed to see enough to know that she's trying to build the courage and to go back in there. She's so traumatized and messed up right now.
Hey, I'm Officer Wynn. So I understand that your parents are a little spat. Do you know what? Like, can you tell me anything about what happened?
I was asleep,
Okay.
but I just heard him screaming to give her his phone or her phone, and then I heard her going back and forth, and then she was screaming that she needed help, and then my little sister, I think, went out there.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't see
But you didn't see
anything, just heard.
Okay, gotcha.
Terry saw it. Yeah.
And then by chance, do you happen to have like a ID, like a license?
Yeah, I did. And another witness was Terry Long.
Who's that?
She's kind of like a pseudo grandmother. Okay. Yes.
And where's she at?
She left. She went home.
Okay.
I can give you her phone number.
Yeah, it's like you
Todd. Mobile car, John Street. Come on out here and talk to me, man.
What's up, Aces? How are you? Sorry, guys. I'm just rolling a blunt while I listen to this. Ooh, a sandwich sounds good. What kind of sandwich?
Why would we call him?
It's
You
why
said,
do
why
they
did you
always
call
come
me?
to the door or open the door and act like they have no clue as to why an officer's there? This just happened recently, fam. Don't open the door like you clueless as to what's... Man, you should have opened the door already giving your side of the story. Don't open the door looking like you confused as to why the officer's here.
So
Who called?
true.
Come on, man.
I have no idea.
You sure?
Well, I got an argument with my wife, but it's certainly nothing that should involve you.
Okay, do me a favor. Come on out here and have a seat, bro. Oh, we fine.
Go.
Y'all didn't get into that physical, did you?
Well, she was trying to record me against my will, and we have
Against my
a
will.
policy within our marriage that we don't do that. And I was trying to get her phone, and I wouldn't say it was other than she didn't want to give me her phone, and I left the house.
What's happened in the past
What is a policy?
that's happened to them
In our
that they would
marriage.
have to have a policy in their
See,
marriage? They can't.
get
She basically can't record
what
him.
they deserve and get humble sometimes. I feel like everybody needs that. We all need that. It's like a reality check or something. This video here, though, is
A
rich
policy.
husband thinks he's above the law and gets humbled by the cops. Let's get to it.
On July 12, 2023 at 2:45 p.m., an officer was dispatched to a domestic dispute call in Georgia.
Uh-oh, I accidentally rewound it.
I think it got twisted because when I walk, I couldn't stop. Y'all.
Wherever that incident just happened, she just stared. Why do they always come to the door or open the door and act like they have no clue as
He
to
looks
why?
mental.
I have a seatbelt. But we find out what's going on.
What up, Mike Tyson?
Well, she was trying to record me against my will, and we have a policy within our marriage that we don't do that. And I was trying to get her phone, and I wouldn't say it was other than she didn't want to give me her phone, and I left the house.
What is a policy in our marriage mean? See, man, y'all be setting up these arrangements. Y'all don't be setting up marriages. Y'all be setting up arrangements that come with a list of stipulations and stuff like that, man. A policy within our marriage.
Yeah.
That's the first time in my life I've ever heard of that. A policy. Now, I'm not.
In other words, it's happened before.
Things like that, you know what I mean? But I guess when you venture outside your pay grade, because they say he's rich, so it's above me. I guess y'all have these type of arrangements and policies in your marriage and stuff like that. You gotta be careful of this stuff you sign up for, ladies and men.
Thanks, Cece.
No, nobody was hit. Nobody was approached. I didn't instigate it. I just asked for her phone simply because she was when I was asked her not to record me. And I've done that repeatedly, so I'm sorry that it involved you, but I don't feel like it should.
Okay. Well, another officer back there talking to her, so let's see what she says. How many dogs you got? 5? 6?
We had 5 dogs, yeah.
5. Wow. It's like she farted. Then she said, I'm so sorry.
And then you said all you saw was your dad pinning your mom to the couch and then on the floor.
And then after that, he got really mad and just stormed off and slammed her.
Okay. And when he was pinning her to the ground, like, was he holding her by her arms? Or like,
He was grabbing her by her arm,
okay.
holding her down. And I've got bruises on my knees.
Okay. And where did that come from?
When he pushed me to the ground.
He pushed you to the ground? Okay. So he pushed you, he pulled your hair.
Yeah, I have the video of where he slaps it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He slapped your phone. Oh, yeah.
Now, normally I'm skeptical, right? I'm skeptical sometimes, you know, and you have to be honest when you are being skeptical about certain times because some people lie, right? But the reason why I'm not so skeptical in this situation isn't because of the wife, it's because of the daughters. The 2 daughters are standing right beside their mom. You notice that? You see that? They're not, okay, mom's in here, you're here with mom, well, I'll go in there with dad. Or I'll just go in my room. Or, you know what I mean? And the officer could have told them to stand there. That could be true too. But optics-wise, what I'm seeing, both daughters are standing
Or supporting
beside
the mom because that happened to mom.
To me, shows that they're on the side of the person who received the blunt of it and
yeah, exactly.
and was getting done wrong. Looks
well,
like that's who they're standing beside.
Obviously, dude. No, that was obvious. Usually I'm with his takes and stuff, but that one was dumb. Obviously.
If I send you a link to upload that video to me, or can you actually just text it to me by chance?
It was the one that was just there. And, they I was down in Florida. We got a house down in St. Augustine. So we
Why is
were
he
out of
talking
town.
about
We got a
fucking
call
Florida?
from you guys. She
What's
was
up,
saying,
Hammer and Nails? Good to see you.
he gave us some grace. It was that year of COVID. She had no graduation. No graduation party. Nothing. So,
Yeah, Mr. Coker.
how are you, sir?
Doing well. Do you mind standing up for me? Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for simple battery.
You gotta be kidding me. No, sir, I video you pushing. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Kelly, what the are you doing?
I got arrested.
Oh my God. I am not. Jesus Christ.
I have it on video that you were trying to slap her. You found you slapped her hand as she was recording you.
We have a policy within our marriage not to record.
So that means you can hit her?
Clarify this.
Doesn't work like
Go
that.
ahead and step outside, sir. Do you have your ID on you or anything?
I don't know. I certainly wasn't expecting this.
What do you mean, sir? It's not playing how I was playing my day.
Okay.
Do you have anything sharper on you or anything?
I don't know what I have on me. You're welcome to go through any of my pockets. Okay.
You got that from the best damn band in the land, didn't you? That whole phrase you just said. Ohio State's.
Why is it that once the person gets put in handcuffs, because this isn't the first time I've seen that, and it's mind blowing to me, and I'm trying to understand it. Why would you not want the person who tried to cause you bodily harm or did something to you not to go to jail?
Because once they get out, it's gonna be worse for you. That's your husband.
Is it because you're scared?
Yes.
And you feel like once that person gets out,
yes,
there's gonna be a retaliatory effort?
Yes.
Is it that?
Yes.
Because that's the only thing that I could come up in my mind. Or you just genuinely love that person and you just don't want to see them. You just want somebody to talk to them. To which I don't understand that one. Because if they just talk, that's 9 times out of 10 to me is not going to stop that person from doing it again. So I don't understand the whole I don't want him to go to jail. That part of it. Help me out.
Here and then is this?
Yeah, I need my wallet.
Okay, I'll bring that with us.
Alright. Can I get my telephone?
Yeah,
I need to call my attorney. Can I?
Well, we're not gonna call your attorney right now, but where's your phone?
Well, I'm requesting to call my attorney.
We're not doing that right now.
Okay, my phone is in here.
I like these officers. He's like, you don't need your attorney.
Ma'am, you don't have a say in it. This falls under the
Yeah.
Family Violence Act of Georgia. You don't have a say in it. This falls under the Family Violence Act of Georgia. We're gonna go to the back row right there, sir. Just go ahead. Just watch yourself get in there, all right?
Can I, before I leave, before you detain me, I need to get a message to call the client that I was going to meet, who's 78 years old. I at least get
I can pass along a phone number to your wife.
Can I look up the number?
Yeah. Is there a facial recognition or does it have to be passed? So just watch yourself getting in. Best way of seeing people do it is left foot onto the stepping board and then right foot in. Or you can try sitting down like that.
I mean, this is real. Like, God damn, is there either too tight or is there?
I'm surprised he got in there the way he got in there. I was looking at that and looking at him, and then looking at that and looking at him, and I was like, he's not gonna fit in there. Like, they gotta start designing these police vehicles a little bit more spacious for people. Like, y'all got the nerve to say Americans are obese, but on the other hand, create small police vehicles. I don't understand that. I don't. I did not think he was going to get this far into it. I was surprised.
I can get a second set of cuffs on, but I've got down to my second.
Slam the door and take them off.
I'm not trying to slam off your legs, sir.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying, is it necessary if I'm back here to have them?
Yes, sir. It's per policy and procedure.
As he can see, I'm not used to it.
Yeah, if I had the new it's about a 20-minute drive.
To where?
To the Alpharetta jail. Can you scoot in any further?
Not really. Dang it, man. It's my left hand. Is you just getting...
All right, here, hold on just a second. I'm going to get my second.
You have like zip ties or something?
No, I can get a second pair of cuffs. Just give me just a second, okay?
A second pair of cuffs. He wants a second pair of cuffs.
I'm going to take the one you said is your left hand that's bugging you right now?
It's really, either it's just on my phone or, like I said, there's some kind of experience.
Yeah, I know. It's not made for pleasure or anything like that. It's just...
So knocking your phone out of your wife's hand
Is there anything, like, physically violent, trying to slap at her hand or anything like that? Yes, sir.
Even if she doesn't agree to that?
No, sir, because it falls into the Family Violence Act in Georgia. So,
Yeah.
the state has decided, has ruled that when it comes to terms
What's
of family
up?
violence and everything
Althea.
like that,
What's up, Michael?
I gotta double lock these so they don't cinch up anymore. They don't get tighter on you as you drive and everything.
So, police on the phone.
2 seconds. Well, I gotta get this one here. Alright, there we go. But, so the way it works, the state decided when it comes to family violence things, certain relationships, they land privy with, like people who live in the same household or certain relationships and everything like that. But certain crimes are committed, so simple battery being one of them, with the slapping your hand, like actually hitting the phone and everything like that.
That's... Okay.
We can press charges on behalf of the victim, right?
Okay.
In our Johns Creek Police Department policy, when it comes to family violence, if there's enough evidence, testimonial and physical, we shall make an arrest, and that's why we're here right now.
I would imagine they did that or created that act to kind of protect victims from themselves because, I mean, just like in this situation, we're all looking at it like, why would you not want him to go to jail and possibly learn his lesson, give him some space away from you so you can calm down, stop shaking,
hang on, please.
and figure out what your next move is. Are you staying? Are you going? What's happening? Giving you that separation of time to get your thoughts together. Him in the house, you probably can't think straight. You know what I mean? So I would imagine acts like that and different things they create is to kind of protect the victims from themselves, because when you love somebody or you think you love somebody and they've done some harm to you, you'll still allow them to do it and get away with it and keep doing it till you build up the strength to walk out and leave. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. That's just based on what I'm hearing, though.
So it doesn't matter that I can assure you my wife doesn't want to press charges.
No.
So is she going to have to come and say, I don't want to press charges? I mean,
she can, but it doesn't, like, we're pressing charges on her behalf as a state.
I just don't understand. Like I said, this is a marital issue that didn't involve violence.
No, the slapping her hand with the phone
It's
and
not
with that.
violence. I mean, I don't know what you consider violence, but...
What is
Intentionally
wrong?
making
Like,
contact
man,
with somebody
thank you.
in
Look
It's
at
someone's hand, guys. It's not someone's face. I mean, you don't like to be videoed against your consent? You know, I just asked not to be videoed. Do I not have that right?
I mean, you can ask. You don't lay hands on people.
Okay, I didn't lay my hand on somebody.
Okay, well, this is running around in circles, so we're going to start.
See, he don't think he did nothing wrong, but her shaking tells me he did a lot wrong. Her daughter saying what they said, he did a lot wrong, but to him, he don't think he did nothing wrong. So, yes, you got to protect the victim. She needs protection. He clearly doesn't think, and he's clearly intimidating to her. I guarantee if you go get her, she'll come out here and say, that was triggering for me. I guarantee if you go get her, she'll say that she don't want to press charges. Of course she's gonna say that probably. And it may be out of her own free will, but I don't feel that way. I feel like you'll intimidate her with your presence. You probably don't even gotta look at her. And she'll probably say that because she's afraid of you. She didn't even want to walk in that area in the beginning.
No, I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, you could. We haven't seen or been around them, but just the small amount of time of this video, you can already see how this dynamic works a little bit, right? Possibly, you know what I mean?
So this is our case number, and then there's also a couple. So this whole pamphlet is about your rights as a victim, right? I would highly suggest you call about obtaining a restraining order. The
I'm talking
TTO.
about my lawyer right now.
Okay. But otherwise, so the reason I understand you don't want him arrested. So in Georgia, there's an act called the Family Violence Act, right? But what it establishes is that between certain relationships and people and certain crimes being committed between those relationships or people within those relationships, we as the state have the ability to press charges on your behalf. The way the Johns Creek Police Department's policy is written, when we have enough evidence, whether it be testimonial or physical, with the red marks on you, your arm, your knees, and the video you showed me and everything, that's more than enough evidence.
Hey, Brian.
I shall make an arrest on the primary aggressor, okay? I understand that this isn't what you want, but my hands are tied at this point, okay? I'm taking him right now to the Alpharetta jail. It's right over across the street from the Avalon. I don't know if he'll be able to post bond or anything like that. That's up to the judge. But does he know your phone number? He only has to get Larry DeLand's phone number, his attorney, and that was it. And probably enough. That's a solicitor.
Oh, can I just give you his phone?
I have it with me.
Okay, he's got it in there.
Yep, his phone and his wallet.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
Thank
but
you.
I'm
appreciate
glad that you called. I
y'all's help.
didn't want it to escalate or anything.
Okay, I really appreciate y'all's help.
He was charged with simple assault.
Yeah, I feel like she needed that. She needed that. She was still shaking that's why I was doing this. When he put that ticket in her hand, that yellow ticket in her hand.
She was shaking bad, too.
She was still shaking.
What are you listening to?
On the phone with her attorney.
Those
right?
body cam things
I don't know. I just
that we
feel
were
like
listening to
sometimes
the other night,
victims
Brian.
do need to be
You want to listen with
protected
us?
from themselves of doing something
This
that'll
one's
allow
almost over, so...
a person to still continue to treat and do things to them. So, I hope everything turns out great for her. But, yeah, man, people of power, people who think they have that authority, he clearly thought he did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Y'all be safe, though.
Hey, I'm gonna restart, okay? I'll be right back.